My name is Brent Maitland. I'm the head of product planning and marketing for Motor Coach Industries. What I'm standing right in front of here is the 2013 MCI J4500, #1 selling coach in the industry for 9 years running. We're very proud to bring this coach to the UMA show this year. So when we talk about some of the things that have changed, we spent a lot of time with operators. What do you want from a styling standpoint? What do you want from a reliability standpoint? What changes would you like to see? So we really came to the conclusion that we wanted to see an evolution in the styling. We didn't want to date people's fleets. But when we had the chance to, we wanted to make sure that we offered improvements in both functionality, reliability, and durability. Those are absolutely critical. One of the major things you don't see is the change in electrical architecture. We went to an Uma-Nta multiplexing system. We tested that really by rolling it out in the D-Coach 2 years ago, testing it in kind of the harsh transit environments, and then once we got confident with its performance, we rolled it into the J-Coach. What that lets our engineers do is focus on designing one system the best way they can. From an operating standpoint down the road, ultimately cross-trained on Ds and Js will be easier because of that one common electrical architecture. Some things that improve reliability on that, it's military spec. So vibration, water, heat, cold, a much more rigorous spec that got us comfortable that it met the MCI reliability standard. The other thing is reduction in wiring, utilizing things like Deutsch waterproof connectors. All of those things are major drivers of reliability. When you talk about coach failures, certainly that addresses a main cause by addressing items in the electrical system. There. As we walk down the coach, pretty much the side of the coach has not changed. The main element you see is that upper drip rail, which again is designed to raise your sight line. If you put this coach side by side with a 2012 MCI-J, for example, you'll think it's about a foot taller. And all of that is sort of because we've designed it to trick the eye into pulling the eye higher to points on the coach. The overall height of the coach is unchanged. That's driven by the center line of the coach. As you go around to the back of the vehicle, you see those drip rails then transition into some shoulder blades. That's really reminiscent of the E-Coach. E-Coach had vertical taillights, and we really took into account styling on both our E and our J models as we created the new J. Probably the biggest thing that you'll notice is actually the lack of engine vents. We were able to do that through a lot of testing. We actually bring most of the heat out of the bottom of the coach. We expanded the vent above the engine door a little bit, so there's no issues, but it creates more branding space and certainly a cleaner look for the operators. Inside, if we popped open the compartment, a lot of corrosion testing. We've got entire teams that are established to do that. And what they put on the roads now can really take its toll on vehicles. So underneath the coach, you're going to see items like coolant tubes, air tank bracketry, a lot more stainless componentry, all to combat the corrosive elements that are out there, especially in the winter. So those are really some key highlights of the coach that I think people would like to know about.